People, every time I explain myself, every time, which I don't, it's such a waste of time. Every time I tell people why I do certain things, why I get the results I do, oh, you're a special case. I'm like, I wasn't born a special case. Nobody who actually achieved anything was born that way. We had to work for it, we had to fight for it. It's just another one of those gay copes. Like, the weather's getting hotter. So everything's always delayed, and oh, it's so hot, and they all whine. I'm like, well, then don't work in the heat. I mean, either you do it or you don't. Typical for delivery guys and stuff to complain, oh, you have no option. Everybody has options. If I did, coming from the background I did, which I've detailed extensively, uh, wasn't exactly privileged. I was raised to be a slave to women. Uh, and unlike most men, I fought it and never accepted it, and therefore I am the way I am. Everybody has a choice. Either you make it or you don't. And then you live with the choice you made. You don't complain. Special case, my ass. You're fat and lazy. You don't want to bend down. You don't want to fucking do a few squats. You don't want to stretch. You just want to complain. And it's women and cocks, which is the vast majority of men that do it. And umbrellas are so gay, man. Like in China, apparently it's a badge of honor for the guy to hold the girl's purse and the umbrella, and you have to hold the umbrella at a certain angle so her flawless skin doesn't get. You know what? My slaves hold an umbrella for me, and everybody stares at me like this horrible, nasty guy. Why the hell does a man need to hold an umbrella for a woman anyway? Can you give me one reason? What is chivalry? Is it ever reciprocated? I don't think so. Uh, Maybe the concept worked in times where things were a little more normal, but these days, no, it doesn't work. And it never really worked. Ancient kings and emperors had plenty of women fanning them and plenty of women holding their umbrellas. Power is what it is. I remember this case of a copywriter, his wife. He took her to a convention or something, and it was an outdoor one. And it was blazing hot. I believe it was in Mexico or somewhere, and she was standing there holding the umbrella for him for over an hour in the heat. And he proudly mentioned this on his site. Like when she did cucumbers for him, cut them or whatever, she would peel them, not just peel them, she would remove the seeds from him for him. That's the level of devotion, and it can only come from power. And white guy, Spanish girl, that's how it works, And you had a whole bunch of wine aunties at that, convention, and they were all making snide gestures, and they're like, horrible guy, this guy, that guy. Hey, she's doing it willingly. What are you going to do about it? If a man did that for a woman, they'd all say, oh, it's so sweet and romantic and this and that. And everything mainstream is gay and unfair towards men. It's just what it is. If you can prove otherwise, then I'm all ears. Later.